Hi guys, this is the Rode Wireless Go, and this thing is a game changer. It will help you get rid of all these wires. So the first question is, what is the Wireless Go system? Basically, it's a wireless microphone. It allows you to clip it here and clip another piece on your camera and you're done. And why that's important is because otherwise you have to run these lavalier mics. My setup, which, honestly, I'm a photographer. The vlogging thing is new to me. The review thing is new to me. And so in the past, when I would do interviews, I would have this long wire that I would snake through my shirt, try to make it look hidden, have it go all the way back to the camera. And then if I had another person I was interviewing, I had this little splitter here, had to run a second cable down the back of their shirts, run it all the way back to the camera, put it into the splitter, make sure that their levels were good, my levels were good. It was a nightmare. Then Rode came out with this thing right here. And I'm so excited about it because it's a game changer. It allows you to basically just clip on one microphone on them, one microphone on you, plug it into the camera, and you're good to go. If you're just doing vlogging or reviews or talking to the camera like this, it is phenomenal. So let's open this thing up and go through it. And then boom, quick start guide. So apparently you need glasses and a high top fade to use this. I can get glasses, but the hair ain't coming back. It's got two of these cables that apparently you use to charge the batteries. And that's another good thing about this thing. Doesn't take AA batteries, doesn't take AAA batteries, doesn't take watch batteries. You just plug it in like you would your iPhone or your cell phone, your Android, whatever. And it's got a power on right here. Comes up a little Wireless Go. It's got a little bit of a charge already. It's got a little Wi-Fi signal looking for the other one. Let's turn the other one on. And boom, it's connected. And I can already see as I'm talking into this thing that the levels are popping up and down on there, like a little EQ. I don't know what the technical terms are, and I don't know why I'm talking to this one when I still got the wireless with the wired microphone on, but like, this thing is cool. It's that simple. Like, it's out the box paired. Like, how easy is that? And look at this. I put two of them in the palm of my hand versus with my old setup, I had that much wires. All right, hopefully I don't have to return that because I don't know, but whatever. All right, essentially it's like two steps. Well, three steps. Get some glasses, the high top fade, press the power button on this one on the transmitter, press the power button on the receiver, and then plug it into the camera. That's it. If you don't have a cool looking goatee like mine, you can have one right here. You can go like that. If you're outside like me in sunny South Florida, or if you're at the beach and it's windy all the time, that'll help block out some of the wind noise. There's one of those in there. Actually, sorry, there's two of those. So if you like armpit hair, you got one under each armpit. Like sideburns, mutton chops or something like that, you can go there. Maybe you can add some earrings. There's a whole bunch of other dirty jokes that I could go with, but the camera's only cropped from here to here and I can't like pan it down to do, well, no, you don't want to. Can you get demonetized before you can enable the monetization? Like, because I got to get to 1,000 subscribers first, so I don't even know. But get two of these little things, whatever they are, whatever you want to call them. You get two of them to block out the noise, because inevitably you'll lose one of these things. You also get a little wire that's supposed to be used to plug in from the receiver to the camera or your whatever recording device. That's cool. You get a little pouch that you will never ever use. And the worst thing about these pouches is they always make them black. And that just makes it harder to find because, like, inevitably it ends up in the bottom of your bag or in the corner of your office or somewhere where you're just going to misplace it because it's black and you just can't see the damn thing. Let's plug it in and give it a go. Let's give the Wireless Go a go. All right, I would say don't unsubscribe, but I don't even have any subscribers yet. I got like 42 subscribers and I'm pretty sure they don't even know that they're subscribed. Okay, and I'm back. I got the video wireless go on. And how's it sound? Does it sound better? Does it sound louder? Does it sound any different? Either way, I don't care because it's so much easier. I clip this little thing on here. I clip the other one on my camera. I plug one wire in and I'm done. Like, I mean, no more of those wires. I can stand up, I can move around, I can turn this way, I can turn that way. I don't have to worry about snaking that thing down my shirt. None of that stuff. I'm probably out of focus now, but whatever. I don't care. I'm just so happy to be done with that thing. There's a thunderstorm coming in. I don't know if you hear that. Did the microphone pick it up? Who cares? It's so easy. And that's the whole point of this. Like, you know, you can go to a bunch of different websites, you can listen to a bunch of different reviews, and they're going to talk about the sounds and the dB and the peaking and, you know, the refresh rate and all of this. It's not necessarily for those people. It's for the people like me and you who just want a simple solution to where we can vlog, we can do interviews, we can run and gun and not worry about, you know, setting up wires, finding frequencies, doing all this other stuff. No. Clip this onto the camera, clip this onto the person that's speaking, and you're done. This is a great tool to have if you're going to use your cell phone to record stuff. This would be good to have for a GoPro. This would be good to have for professional DSLRs and mirrorless cameras. This is great for everything because it's so simple, so compact, so small, and relatively cheap. I'll gladly spend that money to not have to worry about wires, to not have to worry about, you know, frequencies, to not have to worry about anything, to just be able to take this thing out the box, not have any experience with it, plug it in and use it is phenomenal. All right, so right now the Wireless Go doesn't have a lavalier in it. It's truly wireless. But one of the cool things is you can take one of these wires and stick it in here. Now I know what you're thinking, all right, what's the point of getting the Wireless Go and attaching wires to it? But you may not like the sound that's coming out of the internal microphone. So right now, this is that little microphone that's right there that's on top. I can take this little lavalier. It's got an input device. Plug it in, and maybe this sounds better. Maybe this microphone, because it is external, has a little bit better sound quality to it. This would be great if you ever have corporate events where, you know, maybe you need to mic up the speaker and you're worried about you know, this internal microphone rubbing against the inside of his shirt, or maybe the sound quality just isn't up to par for it, versus when you're doing run and gun, you don't care. So you can use the internal microphone. But either way, it's great having options. Me personally, as long as the sound coming out of the internal is 80% as good as this lavalier, then I'm going to use that because I don't want to putz around with these wires when I'm out doing things. But it's nice to have options. Something like this would be great for fitness vloggers. I mean, think about this. You could go to the gym with your cell phone, set it up on a little mini tripod, and then go through your whole workout, talk about what it is that you need to do, and not worry about having an audio setup, not worry about anything. So this is a test of the Wireless Go with a lavalier attached to it. This is a test, testing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Toast, toast, toast. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I saw it in Mission Impossible one time. That's what Ving Rhames said or whatever. So toast, toast, toast. So now we're going to unplug it and see how that goes. This is a test of the Wireless Go's internal microphone. Testing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Toast, toast, toast. Once again, for my Mission Impossible fans, toast, toast, toast. All right, guys, so a couple of things I just found out. Number one, you need a special cable for the cell phone to work with it out of the box. It's a $15 cable. I'll include a link to it below if you plan on using this with your cell phone. Overall, I like it. I've been listening to some of the video in between some of the shots just to make sure that I'm recording everything correctly, and I like the sound out of it. Now, it's not going to be as good as the sound on some professional videographers, you know, website or whatever, but that's not what I am. You know, this isn't that type of channel. I just wanted to see out the box, not playing with any settings, no dB, no gain, none of that stuff, just making sure it's not too loud. How does it sound? Because that's how most of you guys are going to use it. As time goes by, I'll play with it. I'll get it dialed in, and the sound will get better as I go, as I grow the channel and whatnot. and we'll see. But the form factor is great. The only downside that I have to it is the fact that, you know, it's a little bit heavy and it keeps wanting to fall in on my shirt or fall out. And again, I think if I had a polo shirt on with some buttons and it was maybe hanging sideways, it wouldn't move around as much. If I lived someplace colder and had a hoodie on or something, then, you know, maybe it wouldn't jostle around as much. But it's South Florida, it's hot. We don't really wear thick t-shirts. Something thinner like this, it's gonna kind of fall back and forth, which may be a case to use the the wired lavalier, because that thing's not as heavy. You could put it up here and it won't fall in, fall out, you know, jerk on your shirt a little bit, whatever. But overall, I think you should get it. I mean, I'm going to do a review coming up in a couple of weeks on it. After I've used it a little bit, I'll let you know, you know, does it cut in? Does it cut out? Does it work good? Does it work bad? Did a piece of it break? Did I have to duct tape it back together? Because that's what gear reviews should be about. Now, it's great when something comes out and it's brand new and we're telling you our thoughts on it, but long-term reviews are more important, because the worst thing you can do is spend your money on something and then 5 months later it breaks, or you have to send it back, or the battery doesn't work good, or whatever. And that's what we're going to do for you. We're going to give you some long-term reviews as well. Overall, I'd like to thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate the views. If you could, please subscribe. You know, I really want to grow this channel into something big. I've got some big plans for it. I want to start, you know, at some point doing some giveaways and doing some meetups and some other things and really make this a community. But I can't do that if you guys don't subscribe. It would mean a great deal to me. And, you know, I really want to get this thing going and really get it to be something special. So if you don't mind, please subscribe, and I'll see you at the next review. Thank you. Take care. Peace. And that's the third time that I didn't hit record on the B-roll camera. Now I know why videographers are so crazy. Hi guys, this is the Rode Wireless Go, and there's a trash truck going outside the window. So we're gonna do that again. It looks so much easier on YouTube. Anyway.